Well, this is for my brother. He started a Facebook page called Enough is Enough, and he's trying to figure out a way to lower gas prices, get people involved, get them motivated, get them activated. His idea is okay. Him and I have had a bit of discussion on it, but he believes, and this is something that he forwarded me an email that from somebody else, that if you boycott a couple of the oil companies, their gas stations, that it would lower the prices. Now, while that may work to a certain extent, it doesn't get to the heart of the problem, and that is the cost of the oil itself. Oil companies, while they do have some role in setting the prices are really set by people trading oil, much like they trade gold or corn or anything else. These speculators, in a lot of cases, are the real fault. So I'm going to propose a couple additional ideas in addition to my brother's idea of boycotting a couple stations. I believe stations they're looking at are Mobil and Exxon. So, hey, by all means, don't buy from Mobil and Exxon. I would have picked a couple others, but those are pretty big. I really don't want to put anybody out of work because those are American companies, but I don't think we'll do that. But we might be able to get them to feel the pinch a little bit. So, along with that, we need to get our congressmen to enact some regulations. One is let's get some drilling going again. For whatever reason, we're gun shy at drilling here in the United States and offshore. So let's get that going again. Second, let's get the speculators to stop speculating so much. Let's pass a law and make them so they have to take possession of the oil they buy. Not just pieces of paper saying you own 100 barrels of oil, but you got to take physical delivery of that oil. A lot of these guys, I doubt in their where they live that they could actually take 100 barrels of oil. So that could stop a lot of people from actually doing the speculating and driving the price up just to make a buck, because we're the ones they're making a buck off of. Another thing you need to get with your congressman are some of these local regulations, state mainly. There are regulations in place that prevent gas stations from cutting their prices, and the idea is so the big guys who can afford to do it don't cut their prices so much that they put the little guys out of business. So even though we want to boycott a couple of the larger ones, you got to get the regulations out of there so that they can actually do it. If you don't do that, then there's no way they can reduce the cost. Another idea is get the refineries to focus on production of gasoline, diesel fuel, things like that, and out of fuel oil. Let's put some incentives out there to the people who are still using fuel oil to convert to natural gas and electricity. And I know the infrastructure is a real problem in certain areas where they use fuel oil, but let's get some incentives out there to get the infrastructure in place to get natural gas into some of those places. I have some other ideas here, but I'm going to keep this video short for this time. And hey, you don't have to agree with me, you don't have to like it, but you got to get informed, and you got to know what you need to do to try to influence things. So if this gets you thinking about it a little bit, hey, then I've done my part. Anyways, everyone take care.